Every new year, there's this ritual that takes place all across the planet that seems to happen just around January. You've either been on the receiving end or you've been the perpetrator of this nauseating psyop. We've all heard it from a friend or a colleague. What's your New Year's resolution? Tell me all about that personal goal you set for yourself in hopes of being held accountable and really get it done this year. But alas, that goal falls short and the goal updates you put on your social media start to dwindle, and before you know it, you're back in the sweatpants of your everyday life as you were. Every year someone asks me, what's my New Year's resolution? What's my goal for the year? And I just have to shrug and say, I don't really keep up with resolutions past January. I get busy. Unforeseen situations start to unfold. I'm just not going to stress myself out over it. Only 9% of Americans that make a resolution actually complete it. That's 9%. Research also goes on to show that 23% of people quit their resolutions by the end of the first week, and 43% quit by the end of January. But on the other hand, it's important to set goals for yourself, like hitting the gym more, like many other people do, or going for that promotion. On this episode of Shots from the Winchester, you're going to learn why it's just as important to be in the right mindset to complete your goals. And I'm going to give you a mental tool you can use that will set you up for success this year. Let's break it down. I'm sure this is true. We all strive to improve ourselves in our daily life in small ways and in large ways. Some of us are employees looking for stability, maybe looking for business growth and opportunities. Maybe we're running major corporations. But no matter what, we're always looking for ways to be more efficient, more streamlined, more balanced. And that starts with the things you say to yourself. If you think negatively and you react negatively, then you're going to receive negativity back. Setting your mind right first will help you complete those goals and resolutions you're setting for yourself. That's why I love this thing my wife has been doing for years, and she learned it from someone she met on an airplane once, and that's choosing a word of the year for yourself. A word that you can embody and let that guide your mindset towards positive outcomes. So if you're setting goals for yourself, then you can use this word or words to guide yourself through your goals and help keep you focused on why you set those goals in the first place. To give it a little bit more structure, I call it a self-improvement word or words for the year, something that you can live by throughout the year. It allows you to set goals for yourself, but in a way that you can operate in your daily life where it's not stressing you out. It's like a compass directing your mental focus and fortitude. It also eliminates pressure off of your New Year's resolution if you set one, and having to attain an actionable goal in a specified time frame. And as we all know, life gets in the way, which is where many people fall short. Not having enough time or letting external or internal situations interfere with their schedule. My wife chose the word abundance because for her, that word means allowance and acceptance, how much she has in her life and to appreciate what she has in her life. I chose 3 words this year, and those words are patience, consistency, and completion. I chose patience because patience drives consistency. Now, most people might tell you that I'm a very patient person in general, but patience comes in many forms. Patience also means stability for me. I like to trade stocks, and it's hard when you watch a long hold start to crash, but I know it's an ebb and flow, and I can ride it out with patience. It's a great word for me because it allows me to slow down and breathe, live in the moment. I also chose consistency because procrastination is a reality, and consistency proves you have integrity, which could be another word of its own. Maybe I'll use that for next year. You need consistency to reach the completion of your goal. I chose completion because I have projects that I want to get done this year. I want to have a manuscript done for a book I'm working on, and it has an audio component too, and I won't get it done if I don't apply patience and consistency to help me reach the completion. And to get to the completion, you need patience. So as you see, it kind of just loops on itself. Well, also, if you want to hear it from someone wiser than me, I've invited Jedi Master Yoda to repeat it for me.
Patience leads to consistency, and consistency leads to completion.
Thanks, Yoda. I'm going to call this PCC. It's patience, consistency, and completion, PCC. You can use this if you want, but if these words don't fully apply to you, then think through it for yourself and find a word or words that line up with your desired mindset. It's really helpful. Now remember, this word or words are designed to help you stay focused, so make sure to think of it throughout your day. Those are my self-improvement words for the year, and I'll repeat those to myself in my head all throughout the day. When I come across a moment of complacency or distractions start to pull me off track, I'll apply those words to the situation and use that as a guideline. That's what I'm doing for myself this year. So think about that as you go about your day and be realistic with yourself about the goals you're setting, and make sure to challenge yourself, because challenging yourself is vital to your personal development. So what kind of mental space do you want to be in this year? Maybe you're dealing with anxiety focused around deadlines or working relationships. Whatever it might be, what is that word that defines you? We would love to see what your word of the year is, and tell us why you chose that word for yourself in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, do us a favor and hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. We post new content like this every week. See you in the next episode. Shots from the Winchester podcast, brought to you by Greencastle Consulting, your nation's strategy execution firm.